Inspired by my guy Jacques Pépin, the dean of French chefs in America, I'm going to make a chicken in a cream sauce, and we're going to get a brief nutritional aside on cream from none other than Jacques' daughter, Claudine. If you're freaked out by cream sauces, there's a good chance that you just haven't done the math. Anyway, I was watching one of Jacques' recent cooking at home videos where he showed his mother's chicken a la crème, and I was like, I want that, but with some adjustments for my own taste. Here's 4 chicken thighs. You could obviously do more. JP takes off the skin, and so shall I. The skin is awesome, but in a wet dish like this, it just goes slimy. Cut off any big lumps of fat if you see them, and I'm going to put those fat trimmings into a little pot on low heat for reasons. Jacques says that his mother used to lay those skins out flat and season them with salt and then bake them until they're crispy. I'ma do that, but not in the oven quite yet. Unlike JP, I'ma debone these. I generally do not like bones in my thighs. Small knife, cut down to the bone and peel some meat off of it, then get under the bone and push out. Peel the meat off the other side of the bone and you're good. It doesn't have to be pretty, no one will know. Pepper and salt on all sides, some butter in a big pan over moderate heat. That's not moderate! Every time. Moderate heat so that we don't get too much browning, and I want this dish to look white-ish. Lay the chicken in, pretty side first, and just let that brown gently. I'll cut up a shallot, or today I've got like half an onion, or as Jacques would say, half an onion. I'll flip over these thighs when they have a little color, not too much, and the onion can go in there too and get started. And I know that it looks a little rough in there now, but pretty soon this dish is going to be as smooth and silky as my mattress from Helix Sleep, sponsor of this video. Helix makes top-rated, super premium mattresses customized for your body and shipped to your house in a box, free in the US. And check out the newest thing that Helix sent me, the Comfort Adjust Cooling Pillow. It reinflates when you take it out of the box, just like the mattresses do. Most pillows are one size fits all, right? Your body is not. Invest in a pillow that you can customize for your body over time. To make it softer, you unzip one side, or maybe both sides to make it really soft. It's made with premium memory foam to last a whole long time. It's so nice on my poor tech neck. And it's cool to the touch, which is great if you get hot flashes, like some people I know. Get it with a mattress and upgrade your sleep like I have. The mattresses come with a 120-night trial to make sure that they're perfect for your body. Hit my QR code or visit helixsleep.com/Ragusia to take advantage of their spring savings event. Get 20% off site-wide. helixsleep.com/Ragusia. Thank you, Helix. Anyway, my little fat trimmings have rendered out, so I'll remove the solids with a slotted spoon and discard. Mama Pépin used to make this dish with rice, and this is how I like to make my rice. Dry, unwashed rice in a little hot fat. Stir, let it toast for a minute. Stir those onions while I'm waiting. When the rice smells toasty, in goes like 1.5 times as much water by volume, or actually I do a little bit less these days. A pinch of salt if you want. I'll be eating it with salty sauce. For the sauce, here's a handful, couple tablespoons of flour, just scattered around to keep it from forming big lumps. Stirring it around in there will also help prevent lumps by dispersing the grains in the fat. Again, I don't want to let it brown too much. In goes a good amount of white wine. So many of my viewers think that that's an Adam Ragusia thing. It's not. It's just a thing because it works. Deglaze that pan a little bit. My rice has come up to a boil, so I'll cover and reduce to a simmer. Now we'll do chicken stock, most of the way up the sides of the meat. This is just a very simple velouté sauce. Bring that up to a simmer and leave it for 20 or 30 minutes until the chicken is cooked. Now is a good time to throw those skins in the oven at 400 Fahrenheit, 200 C. I'll flip over these chicken pieces. You can see that sauce already getting thick. I like my sauces thicker than what you see in post-Nouvelle French cuisine, but if you want yours thinner, add more stock. When my rice is about done, I'll throw some frozen peas in just to thaw. I like to do that. I can tell the chicken is done just by poking it. I could push my finger all the way through if I wanted to. You could eat this chicken as is, but it's chicken a la crème, so here comes the crème. This is probably like a tablespoon per piece of chicken, and especially if you grew up in the fat-phobic late 20th century, this may ring alarm bells, but let's get some context from Jacques' daughter, Claudine, and her chef husband, Raleigh, who I was talking to the other day for a different project.
Olive oil is going to save your life, right? That's what everybody says. A tablespoon of olive oil has 120 calories.
A lot of calories.
A tablespoon of butter has 100 calories. A tablespoon of heavy cream has 25 calories. So if I add a half a cup of cream, people are like, oh, it's a cream sauce, I can't have it. But if I add 2 tablespoons of olive oil, everyone's like, great.
Yeah, obviously there are other nutritional differences between olive oil and cream, but the real point is that cream is a much less calorically dense way to finish a sauce than with butter. Boil it to denature the milk proteins, and it's a foolproof thickener and emulsifier. Cream is awesome for sauces. Taste it, just needs a little more salt. Fluff up the rice with a fork. Let me get the big plate so that I can serve this family style like JP would. And I'll do the bowl trick with the rice just because it's easy. For finishing herbs, I'll grab some wild alliums from my lawn and snip those in along with some tarragon like Jacques uses. Place the chicken, and yes, color-wise, this is going to be white on white, which is absolutely something that you do see in lots of traditional French cooking. They even have a whole dish that's based on that concept called a blanquette, though this is not strictly a blanquette because we did brown the meat, which is going to make it taste much better than any blanquette that I've ever had. After 20 minutes, we have converted the skins into what they call crackling, the way Mama Pépin would have done. Get those on the plate however you want, and then that is a big, sloppy, home-style classic to make a Frenchman cry. Give me that crunchy part.